Hello, everyone all over the globe. I welcome you once again to this live broadcast. I'm Chukwuka Okeke. I ought to have had this broadcast, but well, sometimes you can't really wish away these things. The issue of internet and its problems. All right, but thank God I'm back at it. So I welcome you all. Um, Regardless, we are going to have an exciting time right away. Okay, I had prepared a topic titled Become a Cash Center for your members. Become a cash center for your members. Over time, since the launching of TBC in March 2016, there has been myriad of issues here and there. But thank God for admin, his patience, his focus, his doggedness. The community, the TBC community has been able to weather lots and lots of storms. Okay? And the issue of TBC, or the issue of cryptocurrency being a relatively new thing globally, a lot of people all over the globe are not even aware of what we're talking about when you're mentioning cryptocurrency and its activities. Okay? And it has become quite a challenge. But admin was able to find a way of ameliorating that, okay, by introducing, cash center operation, okay, all over the globe to help people who want, it's a lot of people who want to pay their admin fee. I've been going through a lot of problems, how to do that. So, and TBC admin now thought it wise, to initiate this issue of cash center so that they can help all over the globe for quick payments of admin payments, admin fee, and so many other payments, $100 payments, purchases for those who want to beef up their wallet. And of course, we all know that it is part of TBC system. All right. So at one point or the other, people want to make a purchase of $100 equivalent of Kringles, into their wallet. So tonight, I want to refresh our memories and encourage us also to ensure that if you are not a cash center yet, that you must make hay while the sun shines, as they say, to help the community. All right? To help the community. Because when you help your members, you are equally helping the community, because your members are part of TBC community. All right. So when you are able to, as a matter of fact, if every sponsor, so every sponsor within TBC community is able to take care of the issues surrounding his or her members, then there will be no problem at all. There will be no issues, within the community. All right. So that is what I will be sharing with us. Okay. But first and foremost, let me quickly run through what we have on the blog for today. Give me a moment. Let me share my screen so we can quickly get that off. And then, all right. So October 15, 2018, English send button meeting starts soon. Poster notice, mission statement, video. All right. Of course, that was what was discussed at the send button meeting. Okay. Of course, if your send button has not been turned on, of course you were not there, because you're not eligible to attend send button meeting if your send button, your Kringle Cash back office is not turned on yet. Okay. So the send button meeting happened, and we had, a good time, wonderful time. Great contributions from the panelists, and of course, everyone had a clear understanding of what the mission statement that TBC had been published, brought to us. So it was great. It was a wonderful meeting we had. All right. And so, if your send button is turned on, please ensure you don't miss any send button meeting. Okay. The English version takes place on Mondays, as today, and then the Hindi, the Bengali, and the French versions will take place tomorrow. So ensure you look out, for those meetings and join. Okay. As a matter of fact, if your send button is turned on, it's mandatory as a TBCian for you to attend, every send button meeting, because that is where reviews are made of posts on the blog, on TBC blog. So, as leaders, as broadcasters, please don't miss any send button meetings. In addition, studying the blog daily. Okay? So the second point is, there is a plan to end the Fed and the deep state. There is a plan to end the Fed and the deep state. Are you aware of it? Go and watch this video. That's why admin put it in our system, in TBC system, that we should study the blog daily. Okay, so study the blog, study the articles, study the videos, study the posters, so that you'll be abreast, you'll be updated on all the issues and activities within TBC community, so that when you are speaking with authority, with confidence, because you know what you're talking about. All right, the next blog post says, we can stop what is coming if enough of us stand up and embody our true power and speak up. Right? Go and watch this video so you'll be able to get the full details of the information in that video. Just whetting our appetite to show us what is there, in case you haven't been there today, in case you haven't visited the TBC blog today. The next post says, admin wants to empower the individual in mass and no need to enlarge the institutions. Okay? Go and watch it. All right. Like I said some time ago in my, the time of spoon feeding us, in the community, in the, TBCans, time for spoon feeding is fast running out. Because we are all supposed to be doing this as broadcasters. Okay, as TBCans, you are supposed to be a broadcaster because admin is looking for at least 1 million broadcasters within our community. So, you should brace up, you should step up if you are not yet broadcasting. Okay, the next one says internet blackout warning for the next 48 hours. It's another video. Plenty videos to study. Watch them, study them, and be updated. Kringle Society mission statement. Every member of TBC community must read this. If you haven't read it, and if you're a broadcaster like Randy Wilson was encouraging every broadcaster today that should broadcast this Kringle Society mission statement. I did mine, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago. Okay, I had to read all of it and made a few comments, that are relevant. Okay, so everyone within TBC community must read this over and over and over again, so that you know exactly what the mission statement is saying, especially with the new clarifications and terminologies. So you are abreast with all of them. Okay. Cookie rewards is not available for institutions. It's a poster and policy notice. Okay. Find out how it is not for institutions. Okay. It is a private community. It's a private coin. All right. For members of TBC community. Okay, so it is truly private. Our community, TBC community, is truly private. So, and it remains private. Okay. The next blog says 5-day rapid rewards plan explained to show all of its benefits. All these videos are very, very important. It tells you what is going on. It tells you what is coming. All right? And it tells you what to do. So if you are not studying the blog, then you are not, you can't beat your chest and say. Then the last post on this blog says, where did the billion coin come from? You see? Lots and lots of relevant information. So if you want to know where the billion coin came from, you need to watch this video. So you go and do it yourself. Okay? And you will be updated, you will acquire knowledge, and you will be confident to be able to share it with others that are looking up to you. It's really an encouragement. Okay? All right, so let's go and delve into what I want us to share before. Just one moment as I try to. All right, we are here. Remember, we're talking about cash center. Talking about you becoming a cash center. All right, is to help your members, if not all the community. Okay, contact a recent Erickson, our cash center specialist, to advance your cash center quickly. So poster and article, here is the poster and here is the article. So I will read it to us very, very quickly. I expect that you will go back after this live broadcast. Go back to this post, study it, and then after studying it and you still have some clarifications you will need to be made, you get in touch with me. Like I always say, when you go below my videos, under the description space, you will find details of my contacts, and you quickly get in touch with me so I can help you. I want to quickly read what admin has for us here. Some of you may be asking, what good can I be as a cash center if all I have is $10 in Bitcoin? Your location is the short answer. Okay? That's the good you will be for the community. Think about how many people live within a 1-hour drive from the location. Our members are sending out invitations to join us from all over the world because we connect through the global internet and social media. Chances are very good at some point within the near future, one of our TBC members will sign up someone that is driving distance from you. You have not set up cash center. Before that happens, then there is a possibility that the seller of TBC will lose the sale because people don't always have a common way to send money over country borders. Okay? Your location is the key. Erickson, our cash center specialist, will connect you as soon as possible to a Bitcoin supplier near you. That way, when the need arises, you can collect the cash from the buyer and the supplier can send the seller the Bitcoin. You get the connection and you can forward the cash minus your commission to the supplier. Everyone wins. Okay? Like we always say, TBC is a win-win situation. Win-win opportunity. I read, maybe the seller wouldn't lose the sale if you didn't open a cash center. But instead, the sale took way more effort on the part of the seller and caused a serious delay in completing a transaction. You stepping up to be a cash center will speed up all kinds of sales happening near you. Over time, this need will grow bigger and bigger, even more than it is today. We all want the growth of the sooner we get to 1 billion members, the sooner all of the value of our TBC wallets become unlocked, and TBC within it becomes 100% spendable anywhere, everywhere. The sooner we get to that point, the better. So, even if all you have is $10 in Bitcoin, that's good enough to start a cash center. contact Erickson and have him help connect you to a local supplier near you. You can send a friend request to, that's Erickson's link here. Okay, send a friend request to him and link up with him. Okay, that's the whole essence. I read, if you have $500 of Bitcoin more, you will be considered a supplier. Erickson will assist you in finding all of the small cash centers within your reach, and you can set up agreements with each of them. The bigger your network is, the more coin you will move. Guaranteed 10% profit is great, right? For more details on cash centers, please read. Okay? You need to read this blog post, okay, of August 18, 2018. Okay, when this cash center was launched all over the world. Okay, that was the day it was launched all over the world. So go locate this poster, study it, so that you'll be abreast of what is happening as far as cash center issue is concerned. All right, maybe let's quickly look at it. Let's go check out this. The poster on the launching of cash centers, okay, all over the globe. It was huge. I see it, huge announcement for launching cash centers all around the world today. Okay, it happened on August 18 this year, 2018. Okay, and here is the poster. That is the seller, cash center, the buyer. Okay, so you can see the the link, and like it's often said, cash center is not a building. All right, cash center is a person. It's you. It's you if you decide to establish one, okay, in your location. All right, so it's not a building, it's a human being like you. All right, so all you need to do is to decide, okay, and set up a cash center to help the entire community, not just your members, but because you are closer to your members and they need it, or your members have some people that will need the cash center operation, you can direct them. That way, things are easier in the community, TBC community. I think what I will just do is to read the first two paragraphs because of my time. Okay, let me just read it. Today, that was August 18th, 2018. That was the day it was launched all over the world, in the cash center. Today will go down in TBC history as one of the greatest days ever. 99.9% of the world population have not yet entered the currency space, and TBC will lead the way in changing that. TBC by itself is a learning curve for its new members. And as time goes on, most of our new members will enter the world of cryptocurrency, with TBC being their first experience. It has been complicated to bring in new members that have zero experience with cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, because each cryptocurrency has its own learning curve to pass through. Admin only accepts BTC, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, okay, for payment of the $10 fee. Up until now, new members needed to pass through a couple of learning curves in the cryptocurrency space in order to get started with TBC. Yours sincerely also passed through that issue. I read, today TBC launches cash centers around the world so that new members will not have to figure out how to get another cryptocurrency in order to participate in TBC. They can just go to a local cash center to make payments in cash, and the cash centers will have the needed cryptocurrency and know-how to complete global payments. The cash centers will not be brick and mortar businesses. They are individuals that operate on a peer-to-peer basis in the cryptocurrency world. All transactions will be private, and these cash centers are not acting as public exchanges. TBC is a private member-only group. We have our own private money called TBC. Our objective is to sign up a billion members over the next year or two. So that's where I will stop reading. Maybe, okay, let me see if I can add another paragraph, and I will leave it there. So you will now go and search it out. Just type in cash centers, okay? Then you will bring out a number of blogs. Then you select, you can read all, because that will help you understand everything about cash centers, or can help you update your knowledge about cash centers. So I read, these cash centers do not offer their services free of charge. There is a 20% fee to use these cash centers, which the buyers holding cash will pay. This will save the buyers both time and possibly money, because it can take a bit of time to go through the learning curve on how to buy BTC, LTC, and Ethereum and ETH. Okay, I hope you understand. This is Bitcoin, BTC, LTC, Litecoin, and the ETH, Ethereum. Okay. Which are all volatile market-based cryptocurrencies, and sudden drops in price are common. It will just be easier for a newbie to go to a cash center and pay in cash to participate within our TBC community. 20% is very reasonable under these circumstances. If a buyer just wants to pay the $10 admin fee, they will need 12 US dollar cash in hand in order to use a cash center. Hope you understand that the $2 is 20% fee that you have to pay for that service. Better yet, if the buyer wants to also complete a purchase of $100 from a TBC seller, long distance from the buyer location, on top of paying a $10 admin fee, the buyer will need 132 US dollar cash in hand to complete the transactions. Of course, just the 110, 20% of that 110 gives you 132. Okay, 20% of $100 is $20, and 20% of $10 is $2. $2 added to the $10 and $100 in transaction equals 132. Okay, so that is it. The math is straightforward. The buyer is assured that the 110 in transaction is paid in full, regardless of the movement of the price of these market-based currencies being used. 20% should be more than enough to cover the fluctuations in price of these market-based coins, so that the cash center is profitable. Everybody wins. Like I told us, in TBC community, everybody wins. Opportunity in TBC community is that of win, win, win all of the time. Okay, I'll stop sharing now. You now go back, all right, and read this in full. I just whetted your appetite. Okay, so you now go and study the blog as enshrined as part of our system. Okay, so that is that. Okay, I hope we are now better educated about cash centers, what they do, and why you should become one. All right, it helps transaction flow very fast. Okay, so everybody wins, everybody is happy, okay, within the community with their transactions. Okay, even though you didn't have wherewithal, but there are cash centers to help you out. Just pay, just pay a little fee for that service. Okay, and then everyone is happy. Okay, so that is it. However, if you still have issues after you have gone back to study the blog, then get in touch with me like I've told us. Go below my video, look at the description section, get details of my contact me. All right, and the rest will be history. I thank you so very much for joining me for this live broadcast. I do this every single day. All right, join me again tomorrow as I bring us another informative, educative, insightful topic, so that you continue to update your knowledge. You continue to equip yourself for the activities within TBC community. Thank you so very much. Good night, and God bless you. Bye now.